And we are live. Welcome to the Arena Coop. This is Albukta.
Hey, this is Merps. Thanks for joining us.
So we are doing a Shaman run today because you see our other two options. It's really like, and this came up at like midnight last night when I finished the run, and it really just seems like the game wants us to play Shaman.
And Shaman is always a very fun class. I just realized that this is the first run after the tier list. For some reason, I thought the tier list was out for a long time.
Because the tier list came, because we've been working on it like all week. It seems like forever.
Yeah, definitely. But first, let's talk about Shaman for a little bit. I know that.
Oh, so if you guys, speaking of the tier list, the tier list has been updated. It was updated, I think, like late Friday night or like really early Saturday morning, depending on your time zone. So if you haven't checked it out since then, you can see the notes on the changelog side. We took some of the comments from Reddit, some of the stuff we were already thinking about moving, and some of the stuff were just like wrong. Like, you know, you put all these numbers in, and sometimes things are going to get jumbled. Like, they were actually just typos, inconsistencies across platforms and whatnot. And I know Jerky Gunner, who has his own tier list. He's been looking through our tier list and trying to see what he agreed and disagreed with, and he really helped a lot in catching a lot of those little mistakes. So thank you.
Yeah, thanks. And you know, this ever-evolving tier list, and there was bound to be some things that we didn't get quite
from the chat right now, Farrah Cannon says, FYI, Silver Moon Guardian's on the tier list for Priest twice. He's rated 38 and 40. Okay, we'll fix that afterwards.
All right, we also did some editing, and as you can see, we are not perfect by any means. Okay, well,
but yeah,
so
thank you guys for supporting the tier list, and it was you know, stayed on top of Reddit for a while, and we hope this will be a good resource going forward as well.
Okay, so let's get started with the Shaman. Let's talk about Shaman just a little bit. I know it was one of your not as good classes. I don't know how to phrase it in a nice way.
Well, it wasn't one of my shittiest classes, but it was one of my, you know, kind of classes.
Right, and then now it's actually one of your good classes. So do you think it was something that changed with Hearthstone, or did you learn something? What prompted the change?
Well, one thing I learned was that the third axe is absolutely horrible. Like, it's not even just like a little bit drop in value, it's actually just almost a worthless card. So that was hurting me before. And the meta, and after Nax, the meta slowed down like a tiny bit, and that greatly helped the Shaman and greatly hurt the Rogue. So I think now, whereas before, you're talking about pre-Nax, Rogue was probably better than the Shaman, I think most people would say. But now I think I feel like most people would no longer would be much more comfortable putting the Shaman above the Rogue in terms of how good these classes are. So the meta shifting did help a bit.
Definitely. Okay, let's get started and see what happens with this draft.
All right. The Shaman, by the way, also has the most like lopsided common class card in that WoW metrics rating for Fire Elemental. Just confirming what everyone knew.
Of course.
Oh yes, this is payback time for that run. I forgot how many runs ago it is, but if you're a fan, you know the run where we saw like 5 Earth Elementals in a row.
Yeah, definitely. Well, Earth Elemental, a lot of value. Okay, good. So right now we have Reincarnate, Spiteful Smith, and Unstable Kubel. And even though Reincarnate is tremendously fun, Spiteful Smith is very, very good.
Well, I don't know what fun you're having with Reincarnate, man.
Well, in Constructed, you can have a lot of fun with it. Not so much in Arena. But, okay, so here we got Loot Hoarder, Harpy, and Silverhand Knight. Silverhand Knight is definitely the value pick, although we are picking 3 5s in a row. But it is what it is.
Earth Elemental, not necessarily a 5.
Yeah. Okay, so right here we got, unfortunately, 3 cards that are quite good. We have Flame Tongue Totem, Lightning Bolt, and Rockbiter Weapon. So I'm thinking the Lightning Bolt is out, right?
Yeah, definitely not the Lightning Bolt.
If we are to take one of these, well, one of the 1 mana 3 damage cards, it is the Rockbiter Weapon.
Yeah.
So, do we take the Rockbiter weapon over the Flame Tongue?
So this is one of those decision points where if you see our tier list, Rockbiter is like 4 points higher than Flame Tongue, but Flame Tongue has like a really intense first pick bonus. It's only 4 picks in. I think by the tier list we would go with Rockbiter, but it's like these are very borderline considerations. Like, I know we got some comments where people were like, we just drafted straight down the tier list. Yeah, that's fine, but really, if we rate something 44 and something else like 42, even in a total vacuum, that doesn't mean it's wrong to take the 42 one. I'm going with a Rockbiter here, but you know, Flame Tongue would be fine too.
Yeah, I definitely want the Rockbiter as well. I thought after that long speech we were going to go with the Flame Tongue, but meh.
Just tricking you. Just keeping you on your toes.
There we go. Alright, so I think this is a good time to take an Earth Shock here. The other 2 cards are pretty crappy. Oh, talking about crappy cards.
Oh my god.
And talking about the card that we value twice. Well, I guess it's Silver Moon Guardian.
It's nothing. I mean, we have to.
Yeah.
That's so bad.
It's pretty bad. Oh, good time to take a Lightning Bolt here. We have no 2s, which is a little bit depressing.
Yeah, it's a Shaman. It's a Shaman. We don't need 2s.
No, we don't need 2s at all. Grabbing a Razorven Hunter isn't so bad.
Yeah, and Alva Archer pings, but as the Shaman, you have a good amount of things that'll deal 1 damage, assuming we get an axe. And we don't have any 3-drops yet, so slight considerations.
Yeah. We also want stuff on the board, and sometimes that 1/1 boar can do something. Alright, well, another Lightning Bolt is good.
The problem with Lightning Bolts is you need to keep tapping.
I know.
There's going to be a lot of tapping going on here.
Yep.
Hey, it's a legendary.
Kind of. Okay.
Well, I don't want to take a Stalag.
We're actually taking one of the
We're
other
taking
ones.
a Tinkmaster because the Stalag it's 5 mana. We have enough 5 mana stuff. It's a crappy 5 mana card.
It is pretty bad.
And Tinkmaster can be played well, I think. I have, by the way, never taken a Tinkmaster in Arena ever, out of God knows how many runs. So this is actually the first time that I have, and I started playing this game after the Tinkmaster patch. So I've actually never used Tinkmaster in either Constructed or in Arena. So this will be interesting.
I mean, okay, so us turning a totem into even a 1/1 is not horrendous
exactly.
either.
Exactly. Tinkmaster. Oh, that's fair.
Yeah.
Does Tinkmaster get synergies on our list? It does. we thought about it and then we forgot about it because it was Tinkmaster. But okay, let's do it.
All right, we're doing it.
It's a 3-drop. I think this is obvious.
Ooh. We have so many low-costing spells.
This is so obvious. This deck is made for Gadget Zan.
It was made for Gadget Zan.
And it's not like it's a turn 5 play anyway.
Forked Lightning. Oh my god.
We're not taking it. We're not taking it for Lightning.
Oh, I know. I mean, Stormwind Champion is just an MVP.
Exactly.
In the deck.
Because so it's better than other decks, not just because you have a bunch of totems, but because totems can't attack otherwise. That very first attack has way more value than just +1 attack.
I know. I was on the high of the Gadget Zan.
Yes.
Oh man. I also like these picks in which you have the best card in the game, basically, right next to 2 of the worst cards.
How about this, where you just have a bunch of really shitty cards?
Well, Ancestral Spirit is not actually that bad, especially if we because we got some biggies here that we can.
That's fair.
We can Ancestral Spirit.
That's fair.
It's really an efficient summon if you want to think about it.
Yeah.
We do need the board, but that's kind of like the cost.
It's also
benefit.
a spell.
It is also
Ancestral
spells.
Spirit of the Gajixan.
Exactly.
Oh god, that'll be so annoying.
It is, until they silence it and then we cry, but that's fine.
Yeah, that would be bad. Okay, yeah, we'll take that over the egg. We only have 2 egg triggers, which is actually plenty for this point in the draft. But let's go with the Ancestral Spirit. This is actually a deck where Mana Addict is really good, but I'm still not gonna go for the Mana Addict.
Yes. We're taking Ancestral Spirit, definitely. Oh. Man.
2 Fire Elementals, we are set.
Fire Elemental. Whew.
Oh, we have a lot of 5-drops.
We have a lot of 5s. Okay, so
We're not taking a Bloodlust.
Huh?
We're not taking a Bloodlust. That's not how this deck is going right now. So.
It's not how the deck is going. And while Frostwolf Warlord is really good with totems, we're not going to have anything on the board.
Yeah, no. We need a Spectral Knight.
We need a Spectral Knight here.
And then we need to not take any more 5-drops ever.
Yes.
Do.
I'm okay with Fire Elementals.
Really? Why?
You know, it's just a decent card. Halfway decent. Unstable Ghoul.
We have such good cards and we have such bad cards.
I know, it's... man.
I hate these decks where you have such good cards and such bad decks, and such bad cards. Sometimes it works out really well where you can basically like throw bad cards away and it doesn't matter because your cards are so good, and other times your bad cards will just kill you. And I can't figure out what the balance is in terms of like when a deck becomes good or not.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're taking an Unstable Ghoul. How many spells do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and kind of a minion. Let's just call it 4. Okay, we have 4 so far. We can take a spell. It's okay to take a spell.
So I want a Forked Lightning here.
Yes, because we already have 2 Lightning Bolts. A Forked Lightning would definitely be what we're taking over a Lightning Bolt. Now, do we take a Panther over a Forked Lightning?
Just to have something?
Just to have like another 3-drop?
I want to say no.
Yeah, I think Forked Lightning in the Valley is too high. I kind of want a 3-drop right now, but just it's our first Forked Lightning. Who knows if it's going to come up again? We have a Gajixan. It's higher value to begin with.
And let's just say the real question is, in a vacuum of we're taking the Forked Lightning.
Yeah.
But the question is, has the Panther caught up? And I don't think it has.
Okay, good.
So we're taking the Forked Lightning.
Good. I wish we had Hearth Arena. It'll just tell us. It'll just be like, all right, here's your thought process, but with numbers, so you can know if you were right or wrong.
Right.
All right. We can take this Twilight Drake. Don't worry, I'm not going to push the Death Lord onto us again.
I was afraid.
No, we need 4 drops. This is good. We got an Axe.
Axe. Thank you so much, Axe. Oh man, if we could just get actual 2-drops.
We have 4 things that overload. I don't want another Forked Lightning. Rockbiter is really good.
It's really good, yeah. And 4 things for Unbound, and see, we also have the Gadget Sand, and if we can just like pump out.
But you can't rely on the Gadget Sand. Let's just put it this way: if we draw our Gadget Sand and we haven't used up all of our removals, I think we just win.
I think we do, right? So
we need one more Lightning Storm, but other than that, we just win. So I'm very tempted to take the Unbound over the Rockbiter, despite the Rockbiter being a much better card.
The Rockbiter is a better card.
It's a much better card.
I still want to take the Rockbiter.
1, 2, 3. We have so many small removals. No, I can't take the Rockbiter. We have way too many small removals. Just way too many. Like, we're not going to have enough card advantage.
Okay, yeah. We have to go by our philosophy of we're not going down in value that much. If we have a next pick and it's like Rockbiter and 2 really crappy cards, then that's bad. That's really bad.
Yeah. I mean, we're going down a lot. We're going down like 12 points on our tier list, but I think we should go down 12 points on our tier list right now.
Right. Okay.
Like, look at this. Look at our small removals. Look at our fleet of small removals.
I know. No, we gotta take the Unbound here.
Yay.
Shang has entered the building.
Hey, Shang.
Yeah. Alright, you got the Yeti. Do we need anything panded? Do we have anything that we want panded? Do we have anything?
We don't have a Dragonly mechanic this time, Rips. Fire elementals are okay to be panded, I guess.
Yeah,
it's kind of
so
expensive, but yeah.
No,
Tank Master. It's a hard removal. Oh no, it'll just Tank Master the panda.
Yeah.
I guess we don't have anything we want panda. We do need a 4-drop, so that's why I think Ancient Brewmaster may not be the worst plan. But Gnomish is also good.
Gnomish is really good.
It's kind of a toss-up. I think we have them like the same. No, okay, we have Ancient Brewmaster +2.
So they're the same at this point.
So they're the same. Do we want a Gnomish or a Brewmaster? Let's see if we have anything that deals damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Actually, we have plenty of things that deal damage. I'm comfortable with the Gnomish.
Yeah, I like the Gnomish too.
Alright. Let's just make sure we can live to the end game, and we won't have any problems with the early game, because we have so much removals.
Yes. This is shaping up to be okay. I'd love a Lightning Storm, but I might be asking for too much.
Good. Shattered Sun.
Good. Excellent.
Yeah, this is definitely a deck that takes the board in the late game and then wins after that.
Yes.
Third Lightning Bolt.
Well, we have an Unbound Elemental now, and third Lightning Bolt.
We don't need any more big things. We don't need big things desperate enough.
Big things.
Although we only have one taunt. Whatever.
Well, small removals also prevent damage.
Yeah, no, it's true.
Like, the idea behind removals and taunts are the same thing. Kind of.
And we'll tap a lot anyway.
Right.
Gotta take a Wind Speaker.
Yeah, we're taking the Wind Speaker. Acolyte of Pain is just too slow.
It doesn't do anything.
We can't afford to drop anything early game that doesn't do something for us, significantly.
I do like our fleet of 2-drops, though. I think they'll come in really handy as the game goes on.
Most definitely.
Well, I think we know where to go here.
Question.
1 second.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Amorphic, changeable?
5. So okay, so we have 5 things that'll be helped by spell damage. We can't take a second Wind Speaker. That's bad. Wolf Rider is actually fine, but I think the Kobold will be very good because it has the additional spell damage, and we're still tapping for Spell Totem all the time. So this will be a good kind of synergy. It's also very good with Earth Shock and very good with forked Lightning.
It definitely is. Kobold is a really nice pick here.
And on certain matchups, we can really just drop it as a turn 2 play.
Ooh.
Not gonna
Cult Master value.
We're not gonna have a board. We're just not gonna have a board.
We're not gonna have a board, but do you really want to take the others?
Lord of the Arena's not that bad. It's a body. We're playing for the late game. It's a body that'll. It's so bad.
It's so bad. I'd rather take the Cult Master, and we don't have a Cult Master deck, but
Yep.
I'm taking the Cult Master.
Fine. Now we have 2 4-drops that are just gonna be trapped in our hands with Wind Speaker and Cult Master.
Whatever.
We'll give it 1/1 Totem. Wind Fury.
So much card draw.
Yeah, no, we can't take it, Master.
You can't take it over the Drake, especially with the spell damage too.
Alright, so we have no taunts. We have
Nothing.
2 things that are essentially like things that deal damage to us with the weapons, and we have a ton of card draw. So
Okay.
our objective is just to not die.
Think of it this way: we keep all early game removal except for Earthshock. We keep Kobold. We keep Unstable Ghoul, and obviously we keep the Axe. But you always
And we
the
keep
Axe.
3 drops.
And we consider keeping the Razorfen Hunter.
We keep all 3 drops besides Shattered Sun.
Tinkmaster too?
Yeah.
Not Tinkmaster.
What's wrong with Syncmaster?
Because we're gonna turn their thing into
A
basically
5/5.
early game. Yeah. And
So
then
what?
we lose.
No, we don't lose.
All right, let's go.
Well, if they have a 5/5, they already had like a 3/2 or something, and we turn it into a 5/5. That's not the end of the world. This is like limited
the
RNG.
end.
This is not gonna kill us. It's not gonna be good, but it's not gonna kill us. Okay,
I
so we were
still
offered no
don't
2-drops in this draft. We took the only time where there was a
keep
2-drop was we took the Gadgetzan over a Wild Pyro. Right.
Are okay early game to get rid of their turn 2 or turn 3 stuff as well.
Okay, you're kind of breaking up a little.
So we're okay.
Whoa, Merbs. I feel like I'm tripping here. Your voice is like being like remixed into the stream. Try to make a steady sound. Go like
Ooh.
Okay, you're fine. I don't know. That was just that one line.
You just wanted me to do that, didn't you?
No, really. You were like the chat can confirm. You were sounding really weird on that last sentence. Whatever you were trying to say. All right, so we have another announcement. This is a stream full of announcements because a lot of things are happening with the Arena Coop these days. So we are going to be expanding in terms of when we stream. This is not going to happen next week or anything like that, but this will happen sometime in December whenever GVG is released, and maybe even the week before that. It's a new show. It's going to be launched called The Poultrylizer, as in where the poultry is made for the Arena Coop, and it'll focus on experimentation as opposed to winning and coaching. It'll try to figure out what cards are good in GVG, what cards are still good in GVG, how to potentially face different new GVG situations that come up. And it may not have both me and Merps. Sometimes it'll just be me, sometimes it'll just be Merps, sometimes it could be both of us, and sometimes we could invite someone from the audience to come and do like the co-op arena with us. We're still feeling things out, but that's kind of the plan in December, and we'll see how that works. More details to come next time, but this is coming up in like 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks max. So I know a lot of people have been wanting to have a stream more, and so it's happening. And the other thing, yes, poultry hype. The other thing that we're announcing is that we are looking for mods. Just like chat mods. So in my mind, once we hit 100 viewers at any point, I feel like it would make sense to get some mods in case people come in and start messing around or something. So
He's basically saying you guys are rowdy and violent people.
Yes, rowdy and violent. And disrespectful and racist and sexist and all the other things. But so if anybody wants to be a mod, just shoot me a email, oddbookta@gmail.com. And I think the general rule is you have to be available sometimes. You don't have to like come to every Arena Coop, but you have to make some of them. And also, even if you can't make the Arena Coop, if you can make times on like weeknights or on weekend afternoons, because we'll start the Poultrylizer soon, so that'll work as well. So even if you can't watch the Arena Coop and you're actually just watching this on YouTube, but you do sometimes watch Twitch on weekday nights or on weekend afternoons, and you would love to watch us if we happen to stream then, that'll all be there. So feel free to apply to be a mod. We'll pick a handful or something. Also, going along with the Poultrylizer will not have a set schedule. We're just unable to do that. So we will be letting people know that we're doing this, like maybe like an hour ahead of time, maybe at the time of, maybe like in the afternoon for a stream that evening. We're going to try to make it at least 3 times a week. but it will definitely not be a scheduled thing. So the way to get notified is to follow us on Twitter or rapidly click refresh on our Twitter page if you don't follow us on Twitter. So there is a use for Twitter. That's why I started that account. I did not try to like join Twitter and figure it all out just to like be on social media. I kind of looked around and I realized Twitter was really the best tool for just like telling people what I'm doing. Or you can always, if we are the only stream you're watching, or if you do this anyway, you can turn on the option in Twitch that'll let you know whenever a streamer that you have favorited or that you're following goes live. So either way, it's a plug for our Twitch account. Our Twitter account. Our Twitter account, by the way, is Twitter/Adwikta. There's also a link for it below. And if you're just joining now or you joined in the middle of the draft, the entire draft, as usual, was in a link in the first tab called Information, next to or below the stream, depending on how you're watching, and it is to the Arena Mastery, and it will have all the draft and all the deck list and everything like that.
Can we get started?
Yes, let's get started. I'm glad you're bored by my little spiel.
I mean, I'm stuck with you for like the entire stream,
thanks.
no matter what.
Thanks.
I don't have a choice like these other people that just turn you off. So
Merps is just crabby because we were working a lot on Hearth Arena this weekend. So
I'm also working on a paper.
You're also working on a paper. You could pull an all-nighter.
I probably will.
Yeah. Yeah, I had work this weekend too.
Thrall versus Valera.
Watch your back.
Okay, so we're facing a rogue. We might get blitzed, but we keep the lightning bolt.
And yes, you do throw away the Gajix End, even though that's our engine for most of the stuff.
This is about as good as we could hope for.
Yep. We got one of our 2/2 drops. We pass.
Ooh.
So the next turn we could coin out the Razorfen Hunter. Maybe we're not coining out the Razorfen Hunter.
Okay, so we could consider passing so that next turn you could unbound, coin, lightning bolt.
You mean Twilight Drake?
Or that too.
And then we can unbound Lightning Bolt.
That's fair too. I think that's a stronger play than anything else.
You're right. It's playing into the whole getting blitz thing, but I think it's a risk we'll have to take because Razorfen's pretty bad in this situation. I would actually just coin out the Kobold and Lightning Bolt.
I know. Oh, he's incentivized to kill off that thing.
Such Lightning Bolt value. Alright, we have the coin, so you can't execute the Drake on the next turn, so we're gonna get some value out of this Drake. Or a Silver Moon Guardian would actually be pretty good here. No, we're still doing Drake.
Alright,
we're still doing Drake, right? Yeah, we're still doing Drake.
Let's do the big Drake.
I don't want to lose everything right now, which you could with the Silver Moon Guardian. The Drake, he absolutely has to run one of his minions into it if he wants to kill it.
Well, the other option is Unbound and Lightning Bolt, which is...
that's the best move, but then we'll have to Drake the next turn, and we're down 2 cards instead of... I guess we're only down 1 card.
Well, we're down. We're not really down.
What to do?
You know what, fine, let's just be safe. Let's be safe.
Okay, well, think about this. What could you play on turn 4 that really screws us up?
Lots of Eviscerate shit.
That's fair, actually. Lots of Eviscerate shit is correct.
Oh, crap. Next turn we can't even play Drake because this thing overloads. This is how long it's been since I've played Shaman. Whatever. We have a play. We have a Razorfen Hunter.
Well, we suck. This is fine.
You can Bold Fork Lightning and then be unable to play the Twilight Drake for 1 more turn. Yeah, let's not do that. Let's just Razorfen.
Yeah, I'm fine. Just Razorfen Huntering. Well, wait. If we We would have a 4
The pleasure is
on the board because it overloads. Like,
The
it
pleasure
turns
is
into
mine.
4/6.
Greetings, friend.
So, if we play the Kobold, and then we play the Forked Lightning, it deals 3 damage to both, and then we kill off the Gnomish, and then we basically cleared the board.
Yeah, then we have to play Razorfen Hunter the next turn to his like 5-drop. Although I guess that's not bad.
It's not that bad.
It's a horrible use of Fork Lightning though. Is my problem with it.
It is.
All right, let's go for it.
What to do?
Let's go for it. We have a lot of late game.
We do. Yeah. Let's do it. Let's go for it.
It's totally okay by me.
Yeah.
Death does not scare
Less
me.
okay, much less okay. Alright, well now we Razorfen Hunter.
Yeah.
Don't mess with Tusker.
Alright, well, we do have some big stuff in our deck, but oh, jeez. It's a lot of
Doesn't
taunts.
matter.
No. Well, we can kill it off. Oh, Gadget Sand and all of those? Or... No, just
No.
a Drake.
No, we're gonna Drake and tap. Because he's not on
Right.
offense anymore, he's on defense.
We could Lightning Bolt to just get out whatever it is we want it to get out.
Why? Why would we do that? Either way,
Unless
we're
it's stuff
tapping.
that
He's on defense, we're on offense.
we are, and we can use the Lightning Bolt plus our 2 guys to kill off the Death Lord.
I don't want to use the Lightning Bolt on the Death Lord. It doesn't do anything. The Death Lord protects stuff, but he has nothing he's protecting.
Okay.
He has nothing that he's protecting.
Alright, but do you agree that we should run our 1/1 into the Death Lord and hit the 2/3 into the Death Lord as well?
Well, we should definitely hit the 2/3 into the Death Lord.
Okay.
I disagree about the 1/1. I want to keep the 1/1.
Alright, I'll leave it up to you.
Because the 2/3 needs to go in, because otherwise it's going to get eaten by the 3/5. The 1/1 isn't in any like immediate danger of dying. Because now we have a 2/1, which if he uses his dagger, he's going to remove that. Or he's going to remove the Drake. Alright, so it was a good move on our part not to play the Drake. Because that would have been game over at that point. Alright. So now... Oh, maybe we can't do a lot of things. Okay, so he wants to kill us right now. So we need to
Yes.
not die.
Yes, we need to just do stuff that prevents damage.
Okay, well I could Fire Elemental this, run this into that, and then also Lightning Bolt the Death Lord and run the 1/1 into it.
I think that's what we're doing. Well, let's do Death Lord first, because we want to see like what we get, right?
I wonder.
Gashing Sand? I guess we don't need to draw cards. Huh.
We get a body out there, whatever.
We have cards anyway, so I don't really care
There's
if he
cards.
kills our Fire Elemental in a bad way.
Exactly. I'm okay with this.
Suck steel.
Behold the might of Stormwind!
That is not so good.
Still got to remove our stuff.
Yeah.
And then we'll drop more stuff. Yeah. I mean, we have no hexes. That's why I want to keep all of those removals around. I think we blew all of our removals way too early. And we have a gadget exam. We really need to save those removals.
I'm trying to think.
Silver Moon, Shattered Sun.
Silver Moon, Shattered Sun.
Silver Moon
We
shall
must
not
cleanse the Sunwell.
I think you were way too focused on killing the Death Lord, which really didn't need to die. Now we have no way to come back from this. Our deck isn't built to come back from this. Like, we're just dead.
Yeah, we're dead.
Yeah, because we were focused way too much on the Death Lord. The Death Lord didn't even pull out anything bad. It pulled out a 4/4 body, which is above average.
Well, see, here's my reasoning for killing off the Death Lord. Because you could see that at that point we're a little bit behind on the board. I want to make sure that we get something else on the board. I also want to know exactly what it is, so that we can, like, play accordingly from that as well.
Nothing we can do.
Spiteful.
I wonder.
Like, the point of a Death Lord is you can't give it that many cards. We gave it a ton of cards. Like, that's the reason why we lost.
Okay. Spiteful. Unbound?
No.
Or tap?
Spiteful is pointless.
We should tap for the taunt.
Unbound. Put the axe out. Attack him to the face.
There's little time.
Everything's gonna die. It doesn't matter if we use Spiteful or Unbound.
Yeah.
Elements guide me.
I can't take that damage. We're gonna die in one turn if I slam my face into any of these. Huh.
Oh.
That's a weird time to play that. It's a really weird time to play that. I guess we're dead no matter what. No,
Yeah,
no, we're
I
not
guess
dead.
that's why
We're
I
not
played
dead
it.
no matter what.
Elements guide me.
We're not dead no matter what. Pick the right one. That was not the right one. Alright. Nah, so much for that.
Behold the might of Stormwind!
You win.
No, that was a god-awful starting game plan. We
Yeah,
needed
alright, so
a lot more patience.
So the chat makes a good point. If we killed the Death Lord, we would have actually had enough to trade with the Sled Belcher before he flooded the board. Because it would have came out earlier, which allowed us to stay on the board. Not basically, he got an extra turn with all those like little things.
No, he wouldn't have played those little things except behind those taunts. Like, the reason he played the little things is because he had a taunt up. If we were removing his taunt, he wouldn't have done that. He had Eviscerates, he had other things in his hand.
Right, and we allowed the Death Lord plus the Belcher to stay on for one more turn. So if we did something to prevent that, then he would have played differently. And just him playing differently would have been to our advantage, because the way that he played made him win.
No. Very, very much disagree.
Thrall!
We were burning those removals way too fast. Let's move on to this game. We can discuss that other game later.
Sounds good. We keep the Lightning Bolt, we keep the Unstable Ghoul.
We only keep one Lightning Bolt.
Yeah, we don't need to keep both. Okay, so Druid is a really good class to have Earth Elemental against because of no heart removal,
Tap.
which is an end turn. Hopefully he drops a 3/2, we could just drop the... Okay, maybe not. Kobold. We could Shattered Sun next turn.
We can Lightning Bolt the next turn.
No,
Could do both.
So I'm dropping the Kobold because we can Lightning Bolt the next turn no matter what he puts out, even if it's unfavorable, and we can Shatter his Sun to trade if he puts out something favorable. Or we can do both. Or we can Tank Master! We're not Tank Mastering. I don't want to use my coin. I have a Silverhand Knight and an Earth Elemental. I really don't want to use my coin right now.
Why not just Shattered Sun, and next turn you could Earth Elemental? He can't actually do anything to Earth Elemental unless he naturalizes.
No, that's true.
Right?
I'm gonna Shatter Sun and attack his face. Or should I just trade it? I should probably just
I
trade
would
it.
just trade it. If he like
Yeah.
Mark of the Wilds,
We must
Well,
cleanse
Marking Law
the
doesn't do
well.
anything. But yeah, I'm trading it.
but I don't want him to Mark of the Wild. Like I want him to just not be able to do a thing.
Yep.
My eyes are open.
That's as close to not doing a thing as you can get. So if we coin out to this, then we only have a two mana play to make. I want to be smart about this. I want to unbound Lightning Bolt that thing,
And then next turn, what do we do?
coining
We have
out the
4
Earth
mana.
Elemental. Because then we have 5 mana, so the turn after that we have 6, and 6 overloads 3 is still 3.
Right. Yeah, no, that's good because we don't get to use. We don't use
Yeah,
the.
I don't
coin.
want
it's
to use
much
the
stronger.
Unstable Ghoul. Like, that's
No.
so pointless.
I don't either. It's a much stronger.
Or we can just play a Silverhand Knight. But I want this
No,
Unbound to grow, is the reason.
Yeah, exactly. We're probably gonna grab more lightning bolts or whatever. This is better. And next turn we coin out the Earth Elemental, and unless he naturalizes, I don't know what he can do.
For the Lich King!
Yep.
Push forward.
This is GG.
Well, I don't know about that.
Doesn't matter what he has. Oh, fuck. I can't actually play the Tank Master.
No, you can't.
Never mind. He has the one card that can do this. Now I am going to
silly.
Tank Master. Right? Yeah.
Right. Well,
Yeah. I'm going to trade and then Tank Master. Trade, attack,
Yeah.
attack, Tank Master.
yes. Well, no. You should wait until. Oh yeah, you have to attack because it doesn't have charge. Yes, attack, Tank Master. Come on, Tank Master. Nice.
Poison Seeds. Who the heck has Poison Seeds?
This guy.
It's true. I mean, he's still dead, but it's really annoying that he had Poison Seeds.
All right, Stormwind Champion.
Stormer Champion attack, yeah, he can't. Yeah, that's fine. Because if we take out the Kodo as we should, then we have enough to kill the Iron Bark without without using the Stormwind.
Stormwind!
I mean, on the
We
bright
also-
side, he started out so far behind.
Okay, so we have.
Oh, we just win. Yeah.
Yes. Do you want to BM and
No,
Gadget Sand.
let's not. And we kill with the dinosaur. No, we don't. He had the answer. He had the only card in that entire Druid deck that could do something.
It's pretty funny.
Yeah, I do think that's what like this deck has to hold back a bit in the beginning, because that's the point of all these little guys is you can unleash all of them at once and take the board. You can't be doing it incrementally, because if you do it incrementally, all the overloads affect you the next turn, so you can never get fully on the board. Like, because your opponent plays that same amount of mana. Within 2 turns, you are actually losing mana because none of your overloads, if you count the mana from the next turn, none of them have the appropriate mana cost. They're all slow. So you have to use them bunched up, like, to actually get the board. Some of them does it automatically for you, like an Earth Elemental, but when you have things like Lightning Bolts especially, or like Fork Lightnings, like that really has to be the turn you establish the board for good. If you're just using it to like get a little ahead in tempo, that's not gonna work.
With honor for Doomhammer.
Or like it's not gonna work as well.
Yeah. Do we keep the Drake?
We keep the Drake. We don't have enough early game. Yeah, we keep the Drake.
Oh. Things may change.
We're not coining out the Kobold followed by the Unstable Ghoul. Things are not changing.
Well, no, I mean, we have like a turn 2 play maybe, rather than just like Totem.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you saw, but Shankster started drinking Coke Zero. He says it's like crack.
It is like crack. It actually is. And it'll also fuck up your body for your later years in life. But
Did you see that Onion article I sent you?
yes, it's very true.
It's very true.
Man, he's taking a long time to decide his mulligan.
Sniping.
Wait, no, he didn't mulligan. I think he didn't mulligan, right?
I wasn't paying attention.
I didn't see his cards change. I think he may be AFK. Or like DC'd.
There's an interesting question from the chat. Do you guys throw away Scarlet Crusader in starting hand versus Shaman? I'm always too afraid of Earthshock.
No.
I wouldn't throw away Scarlet Crusader. It's good more than bad, and it's easy to think of the worst case scenario whenever you play something. Like you play Earth Elemental, and you're like, oh my god, he could BGH me, and I'm overloaded by 3 mana. Maybe I shouldn't play my Earth Elemental. That kind of thinking leads you to make incorrect plays. Scarlet Crusader, more often than not, is going to be very good against the Shaman. Okay. It took him a long time to play that secret.
Yeah. I mean, even sniping doesn't take that long. But yeah, but you would throw away the Scarlet Crusader though if you like would throw away another 3-drop.
Yeah. Shankster says he's aged 15 years since he started drinking Coke Zero.
Yeah, that's right.
Wait, this guy...
He's just waiting to the end. He's just taking his sweet time for every single turn.
He's following that article.
That article says wait a fair amount of time, so your opponent doesn't think that your cards aren't complicated enough and you have no decisions to make.
Well,
it doesn't say rope every turn.
Well,
because you get no advantage from roping every turn compared to like waiting 5 seconds or 10 seconds and then playing.
And he taps.
It's fine.
I'm
Tapping is
saying,
totally
what is
legit.
more fair than to just, use the allocated time the wizard gave you, or unstable ghoul? Yes, because as we have seen later on, unstable ghoul has no value.
It's very true.
It is,
What is
a
that
dead
thing?
card. Avenge? I'm gonna guess it's an Avenge.
It's fine.
It would just be really weird to play Noble Sack on turn 1.
Yeah.
I mean, you could, but you haven't seen anything. It's one thing to play Noble Sack when you see a 3-2. It's another thing to just play it turn 1.
Let me think.
I
else
wouldn't
can I
be surprised
break?
if our viewers drop by half after this match.
Oh
Well, no,
my
excuse me,
god.
not after this match. This
During.
match.
Oh my god.
I must move quickly.
Let me think.
Please tap again.
Bring out your dead.
Huh?
So much
Reporting
tapping.
for duty.
What?
I don't know. I really
Oh.
don't know.
Is that
What?
is that Noble Sack? Is that why he did that?
Well, if it's Noble Sack, I'm attacking into it anyway, right? Because I'm not
Right.
triggering the whatever the thing is. Actually, I could trigger it.
I wonder.
It wouldn't be that bad to trigger it.
You're right, actually. It wouldn't be that
It would
bad.
actually be like a really good time to trigger it because this unstable ghoul is still alive.
Well, no, but the thing is, if you hit the Undertaker, it would probably just...
It wouldn't trigger anything if I hit the Undertaker.
Yeah.
If I hit the Undertaker, nothing happens. Everything's at 1-1. The only time when something happens is if I hit this, this becomes 4 health, I have 1 health left.
Right. Oh, and then next turn we can Unbound and...
Yes,
Lightning
exactly.
Bolt.
Unbound and Lightning Bolt. So
pretty
that's why I'm
good.
saying it's like not that bad. But more likely,
What to do?
he's gonna just kill it. Yeah. So it'll kill everything.
There's little time.
Right.
I don't actually mind.
Okay. Alright, this is fine. That's what we expected.
And the thing is, even if he grows that to like 5 attack, right, with like some kind of taunt, it would be the same.
Yeah, yeah.
Because we're dealing 2 damage to it. He has to grow it twice. And if all else fails, we can always Tink Master it.
Let me think.
That's the last line resort for everything. Oh man.
Reporting for duty.
I can fork lightning.
It's just not enough.
It's too bad. I actually have to just lightning bolt. No, whatever.
Well,
It's
wait,
a paladin.
You could Kobold.
And what? Fork lightning?
No,
because
no,
that's a
that's
way
dumb.
better play and overloads you
I
too.
know. That's dumb. Let's get rid of the 1-1.
So I'm no longer afraid of 4 damage because he just played a Light's Justice. Otherwise, I
Yeah.
wouldn't do that.
I mean, if he True Silvers now, he just got rid of a
Yep.
card.
Yep.
So we're okay with that.
I mean, technically, we've just traded 1 card for 1 card so far, so
Yeah,
we're not really up on cards. We're just really up on board.
Yes. Okay. Well, there's our engine.
I mean, we play the Gnomish
And
and do nothing.
we do nothing?
What, you want to kill the Drake?
I do. Well, yeah.
Pass me that arc light spanner.
I kind of just want to get rid of his board.
That's fair, actually. Because all he's going to do is kill the Drake. And if we're going to do this, we're killing it anyway. And we have no good way to deal 1 down. Wow, we could Fork Lightning next turn, was what I was thinking. Because next turn we
Yeah,
get Gadget
but-
and Fork Lightning.
Yeah, but I don't want to...
Like, what's he going to do? Let's say he grows it. It has 9 health. It kills
Wonder.
the Unbound. It has 6 health. We're still fine.
Here's a problem. He could grow it and protector it.
So you're afraid of a 2-card combo.
That would actually screw us.
So we're gonna play around a 2-card combo right now.
I trust in our late game, but I'll leave it up to you.
There's like a decent chance that he'll put down 2 things anyway.
Yeah.
Haha, who's roping who now? Okay, we trade free cards.
He prioritized killing that thing?
I don't know.
Reporting for duty.
I mean, we are in kind of a bad position, I guess, if we didn't draw this fire elemental. And we couldn't just Shatter Sun it and then do whatever.
Well, Shattered Sun, we're so vulnerable to Consecrate. Earth Elemental, we are vulnerable to
Fire
nothing.
elemental.
So, Elemental.
The chat says this is a free win because he's playing shitty cards. It is true. This is a free win and he is playing shitty cards. 1-1 bracket plays, yes.
Until he Deathwings, and we have no Hex.
That's true. I think if he Deathwings, we just... Oh, we have a Tinkmaster. We'll just keep the Tinkmaster forever. That's our Deathwing protection. It's our only hard removal.
Let me think.
We are on the board with big stuff, which means the era of Tinkmaster is over. The small window of Tinkmaster is done.
But that's good. Tinkmaster's like... That's not a bad card. I mean, it's not great for this situation, but not a bad card normally.
Oh,
He really doesn't care about his health, so
it really does not.
we're okay with that. So I'm definitely Shatter Sunning that thing, in case a Consecration's coming.
Yes. Shattered Sun and
Tap.
Tap.
Actually, no, I could just Spiteful Smith and tap. This is like equally as good as keeping that Fire Elemental alive. Yeah. Yeah.
What to do?
I guess
Yeah.
we don't need it. Yeah, let's tap. Plus we have a chance for healing. No healing.
Taunt, just as good as healing.
Well, healing would have actually made Consecrate not as bad. This makes Consecrate
Still pretty
kinda
bad.
well.
Still bad enough that you wouldn't necessarily want to play it.
Well, he has to play. He's dead.
No, he could play that healing thing.
Let
Paladins
me
have the healing
think.
thing.
The Guardian of Kings.
Yeah, that thing. By the way, it's gonna be so sad when the new GVG comes out, and then every single class has an 8 heal and a common neutral, has a 2 mana 2 damage to everything board clear, and has God knows what else.
I wonder.
And you can't play around any of those because they're neutral commons, and neutral commons are going. Oh, that's why he's hurting himself. He had a plan.
Oh,
You see that? He totally had like a plan.
interesting.
It was like all legit and stuff too. Okay. Gadgetzan, Ancestral Spirit, the Fire Elemental, and Fork Lightning.
Yes. Well, Gadgetzan. Should we?
I guess we Fork Lightning first.
Fork. Yeah, we should.
Because Ancestral Spirit will what? Like draw a lightning bolt that we can use that we won't?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
So we Fork Lightning first.
Damn it!
That sucks.
Whatever. Nothing changes.
Nothing changes. Ugh. Could have used the mana. Basically, could have just used that.
I didn't think about the Earthshock. That is true. I did not think about the Earthshock, and I should have.
So next time we have 7 mana.
Huh? We win next turn.
Well, I'm assuming he does something. I'm not sure what he could do.
He can't do anything. He needs like more Avenging Wrath is. That's what'll get him out of this situation.
I hope you like my invention.
Well, he may draw it.
Follow the rules.
Okay, fine. Wait. Just letting us win? Because he would have lived a turn if he just did that.
I'll put it on your hand.
So he's just
What do you
letting
mean?
us win. If he kept that at one damage, I can't kill him the next turn.
Yeah.
It was his like only way to survive for one more turn. That seems to be his game, right? Just like drag the game out as long as possible.
I don't know, man. We queue up for the next one. I'm still hoping to get, like, in one of these games, start off with an axe. I think if we can start off with an axe, just
Yes.
we're
Starting
so
off with
set,
an axe
right?
would be good. But we only have one axe. We don't have two.
Chat's complaining about Ancestral Spirit's crappy animation.
What is its animation?
Throw versus
That it doesn't have one?
Nothing.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. I was about to say I don't remember an animation.
for Doomhammer.
just doesn't have one. That's it. We don't. We don't keep Tank Master. Remember?
Why?
Because like we have the small removals that we're aiming for instead of Tink, and our totem's not going to survive. I thought we agreed that we don't keep Tink.
I thought we do keep Tank. We were
No.
we didn't agree that we don't keep Tank. I remember you saying you don't want to keep Tank, and me saying why
Right.
not, and not agreeing with you. That's what I remember.
Okay, let's go through this. My reasoning is we have enough small removals plus our shitty 2-drops, but we don't need to keep Tink.
But what if we don't have any of that? We would need, if we need to coin out a 3 and then do another 3, we would have to play Tank, or else we have no plays.
Well, we're just going by percentages here.
Fine. We're not keeping Tank, we're keeping a Yeti. See, this is awful. Like, if we don't keep Tank, that means we're not doing 1-3-3,
Well.
which means we have to do 2-4-4. Because we're not doing 2-2-3-4.
I didn't really want to keep the Yeti either. I just wanted to go.
But it doesn't
for-
matter. The point is, if you don't keep Tank, you know what, you're going to wait to... So how are you going to use the coin?
Put this apple on your head.
Like, how good would Tank be right now?
I'm just gonna draw.
What? No.
No, like,
I don't know what you're thinking about tonight. You've been off tonight so far, man.
No, I mean I'm just gonna like mulligan everything. I'm not keeping Tink.
I'm not engaging in this mulligan everything. That was a 1-card decision that would not have made a difference.
We must cleanse
Well,
the Sunwell.
it's 25%.
And now we are dead.
Well, we need to survive for 1 turn until we can Earth Elemental. And
Deadly
hopefully it doesn't
shot.
have Deadly shot.
No, we should definitely have kept Tink. We should. There wasn't even. Okay, not listening to you about that anymore. There was a reason why I didn't listen to you in the very beginning when you brought it up, and I don't know how you convinced me in there to do it. I mean, it's too slow without it. We need to keep any 3-drops we can get. We're just gonna be dead.
How does Tink put us in better position?
Okay, we're going to Earth Elemental, and Earth Elemental
going
is
to
going to
Earth
give
Elemental.
2, so we can't do Earth Elemental.
We have to do Earth Elemental.
No, because we
We have
can't do
8
anything the
damage
turn
incoming.
after that.
I wonder.
No, right, so we're just dead after 8 damage. Fine.
Yeah.
We're dead anyway. There's no way to come back from this game. Like, we have to survive in the early game. Your logic is, we would definitely draw early removals and be fine. My logic is, if we don't, we're dead. As is the case. What? Wow. He really likes that knife juggler.
Really likes it.
My logic is, we can win because we're better players and we have a good deck. We just need to not die in the beginning, so we want to keep anything that it would take for us to not die in the beginning.
I don't see how Tink helps us not die.
It's a 3-drop. You can play it on turn 3.
Okay, and I'm going to go by the percentages and say that we are going to get a 1-2.
No, I'm saying we don't need the percentages when we have a certainty in Tink. Tink is a certainty.
What are we doing here?
We have to play the Unstable Ghoul.
Yeah, we're playing the Unstable, we're tapping, and Unstable Ghoul, Ancestral Spirit on the Unstable Ghoul.
Yeah.
Yes.
Come on, Earthshock. I mean, we can't win this. We just hero power us down. We have no heals. We have 0% chance of winning this game. And that was the case from turn 2 because we couldn't coin out at 3-play. Like, that's how Shamans lose. By mulliganing that card away, we've given ourselves a chance to lose, whereas we didn't have one before.
How does... Alright, we'll talk about it later.
No. Okay. You can mulligan when you have a good deck, and we have a good deck, with very little early game. You can play the odds and try to get an early game in order to win, or you can make sure you don't have a bad early game and then win. We're at 2-1. This isn't like, you know, like 10-0 where we have to be like, oh, you know, if we don't start very well, we're probably going to lose. This is just an awful, awful strategy.
No, okay, so your Tinkmaster is the worst, basically like the worst early game card that we could get.
No, how is it the worst early game card that we can get?
Because
it has a 50-50 chance.
Because we're not staying on the board, so it's turning one of their things.
Yes, it's turning one of their things
into a 3-3. Well, when you average out the 1-1, the 5-5.
But you never average it out. It's either a 5-5 or a 1-1.
So we either just lose or we're in a slightly better position.
No, we don't just lose because we had a 3-3 on the board, which means we're the exact same position as we were before. Actually, even better because we damaged that thing. So we're either at a very slight advantage compared to where we were before, or we're in a much better position we get on the board. It's a 50% chance. Like, you can't play like that, especially with GVG coming out. That was definitely a misplay to not keep that card. That is not even arguable with the deck that we have. If you had, like, actual 2-drops, for example, or, like, a fleet of other 3-drops... No, even if you had a fleet of other 3-drops, you would keep Tinkmaster. It's only if you had 2-drops. That would be the only case in which you might mulligan away, and you probably should mulligan away Tinkmaster in order to get 2-drops.
Thrall versus Uther. I will fight with honor.
For Doomhammer.
I think we're scaring the chat.
This is just how it happens. This is just how we discuss things. I'm just really mad, not at like Mervs for suggesting it, but for me for going back on my instincts. Because I knew he was wrong in the way before when we discussed it. And then at the time, I'm like, oh man, we may have to make a mulligan decision soon, and I just listened to him. And there wasn't even a rope. It was just like me feeling like there's a rope. Like, that's my fault for listening to him.
X marks the
He's supposed to be there to, like, you know, make these suggestions.
I am sorry.
He's just sad that I didn't have a 2-drop to play. And neither does he. Can't lightning bolt, that'll overload us.
Don't
Yeah,
mess.
Razor Hunter was fine.
I have matched his tempo on the board.
Yes, you have. While spending 1 less mana.
Ready
Well.
for action.
Whoa.
No, I spent mana on the totem. Oh man, this guy really does have a gold chart footman. I'm confused. Oh, we're in the 2-2 bracket. Maybe he has no idea what he's doing.
Maybe.
That's fine. We need an opponent to have no idea what they're doing. Gnomish.
Gnomish.
Pass me that arc light sword.
He's tapping, going slow. We'll keep
That
going
fits.
slow. Like, our job as the shaman is to play whatever they're doing, right? We have to answer everything when it comes out without losing our card advantage.
Okay.
That's the two things. And then at some point in the middle, we do something, we flip the board. We can't do that if we fall too far behind on the board. He had 3 minions out and we had 0 because he played on a curve. That's all he did. Yeah, like, Knife Juggler is good, but even if that was just a Bloodfen Raptor. And he was a web spinner too. It wasn't even like an actual 1-drop. Like, he just played on a curve, and we had no way to deal with it, because we really don't have any way to deal with it as a deck. Even if we start lightning bolting early, like, we needed the X. You can't mulligan thinking you're going to get 1 or 2 cards in the deck.
Drink with me, friend.
Wait, 1 or 2 cards? We would have been okay with the Ghoul, any 3 of the
Okay,
small
fine. No, I
removals.
wasn't thinking about 2 drops. Fine, 1 of 4 cards.
The
You had
Earth
1 of 4
Shock,
cards.
Move quickly.
the
Earth Shock
Cold,
you can't rely on. You don't know who's going to play a web spinner, and that wouldn't have made that much of a difference.
Okay,
You can't count the Earth Shock. So it's literally just
Kobold,
Rockbiter, it's
the Axe.
Ghoul, it's Kobold, and it's the Axe. Those are the 4 cards.
do we just play the Drake here?
We just play the Drake. Actually, why don't we just we get Earth Elemental
I
and then
guess
Ancestral Spirit the next turn? 'Cause it's not gonna kill it.
it's not gonna kill it.
He's
The
gonna
worst it
at
can do is
most,
outdoor.
yeah, exactly. In which case we don't really care,
Yeah, that's fine actually.
because we can Ancestral Spirit and then Lightning Bolt something too,
Yeah, okay.
or we can Shatter Sun it, or I can Shatter Sun this thing. Actually, if I Shatter Sun this thing, he lives.
Right.
Shatter Sun and tap. That may not be so bad.
It baits out a Consecrate, but Consecrate doesn't hurt our deck, so baiting 1 out, I don't care about it.
That's true. Azure
You could
Drake is
just-
too slow. I'm
Could
gonna
just
Earth
Earth
Elemental.
Elemental. Yeah.
Hey, give me a minute.
Chat, SO77 says, finally you're playing someone on your level.
Oh, I didn't think about that card. Should still be fine. Yep, we're good.
We're fine, actually.
Love it. Now we get to actually kill it and then get the Ancestral Spirit out immediately.
Yep.
This is not the best use of mana, but whatever.
It's not, but whatever.
The gates are open.
We could fire elemental and lightning bolt it. I think I'm gonna do that
Let's do that. I like doing that. That sounds pretty good.
because I just don't want this thing damaged.
Yeah.
And
It
there's no
puts it
point
in,
in getting.
in consecrate range.
Doesn't seem to have an Aldor. Now we have a hugely intimidating board that he needs to equality. And if he had an equality, he would have used it. Next turn we have 7 mana. We kind of need to play the Drake. I'm going to start tapping on the next turn. Yeah.
Let me think.
2 losses already. This run's going to end whenever anything happens. Like, any amount of RNG will kill us.
Alright, what can we do here?
I mean, we obviously have to kill the 2/4.
Huh?
I said we
Oh.
obviously have to kill the 2/4.
Do we?
Yeah.
We win next turn if we just attack to the face.
Equality.
That's fair.
I'm just afraid of equality. Drake tap. Azure.
Trick tap is good.
I'm gonna store 4 attacks.
What are you axing? His face?
His face,
Okay.
right?
Alright, so you kill off the gnomish with the...
No, I'm gonna tap. I'm just gonna be normal. Not gonna be fancy. Just gonna be normal.
Well, I guess the consideration for axe is MC tech.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. That's right. Should have done it. Now we can actually lose if he MT attacks the 7/8.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's very bad. Yeah. Yeah, we definitely should have axed. This is just an unnecessary risk we took. Guess he doesn't have it if he's thinking about hero power.
Well, I'm assuming he doesn't have tech if he's thinking this long. Otherwise, it should be...
the mana.
That's never a good play.
My shield for
I guess he didn't have a 4-drop.
That's fair.
Or maybe he thought that was going to
move quickly.
Huh?
I don't know, but we win.
We
win.
You lightning bolt the thing. You send a 1/1 to the... Oh, never mind.
Same deal.
Taste the mana.
Oh no, it's not even.
Well played. Element guide.
That's what we should have done earlier. That axe is so useless so far. Can't believe this deck is 3/2.
That's alright. We'll truck on.
If this deck doesn't get 8 wins, it's been a failure. It's just such a good deck.
That's a pretty good deck. Lots of
With
ways to
exactly
win.
one weakness. Which is why that's the weakness we have to prevent at all costs.
With a Tank Master.
Well, you know, as an option, yeah. Not as a great option, but as a usable option. Because you win otherwise. Like, very few decks are going to outvalue us. Like, so, what's the worst that could happen? You actually do get the cards you were going to draw, and you play those cards anyway, and Tank Master stays there. Is that really such a bad result compared to the result that we saw? No.
Alright, we keep the Fork Lightning, and we get rid of everything else. Fork Lightning is actually... hopefully will do some work against Rogue.
It kills our next turn. Fork Lightning is actually a horrible card to use early.
It's not great, but... it could prevent us from being overwhelmed. Wait, so we were getting rid of Tink, but we...
Yeah, because Tink doesn't overload. Fork Lightning kills your next turn too. Tink lets you play a 4-drop. Fork Lightning doesn't let you play any drops. Let's say you are actually in a position where you need to use Fork Lightning. That means you're not doing anything in the early going, or at least we're not. Which means that if we play it on turn 3 or turn 4, we can't actually play the cards that we want to play the next turn. We're going to fall behind the next turn. We're using 3 mana to deal 4 damage. Not efficient. It's probably not a good split either. Fork Lightning is much worse in the beginning than Tink. Like, you have to think about these things.
I do think about these
like,
things.
Fork Lightning is a card advantage. Is a card advantage consideration.
I'll never know.
Do we feed it a Kobold? We have no turn 3 play anyway. Let's just not.
Turn 3 play, so let's. Okay, that's good.
Put this apple on your head.
Alright.
Okay, so as it turns out, because we have no turn 4 play, Fork Lightning would have been really good here. But the odds of us having a no turn 4 play was astronomically low, as opposed to us not having an earlier play. Now we definitely have to Kobold.
Yes.
We're going to fall too far behind otherwise. We Kobold and we Lightning Bolt the Knife Juggler.
Right. Otherwise it's way too dangerous.
Yeah.
No, take cannon.
How many 4-drops do we have in the deck?
5.
It's time for a little blood.
We have 4 and then a Cult Master and a Wind Speaker, which we actually haven't seen. Ah, now we get the 4-drop.
The chat says we have 2 4-drops.
That's not right. I'm looking at Arena Master right now. We have a Silvermoon Guardian, Gnomish Inventor, a Chillwind Yeti, a Twilight Drake, a Wind Speaker, a Cult Master.
For the Lich King!
Alright. Do we get assassinated?
No, we Silvermoon and we Rockbiter. Because we don't care if the Silvermoon, if he kills the Silvermoon with his minion, because we go Fire Elemental the next turn.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Silvermoon shall not fall.
It's much better than getting assassinated.
Yep. Or even sapped. Like, Earth Elemental is just an awful play against a rogue.
Right.
This is like a super obvious setback. Setup. Yeah, he knows.
He knows.
He knows. Well, it burned an Eviscerate.
It's not bad. Okay. He's gonna try to chase us down.
I think Spectral Knight is our best bet. Because it can't be targeted.
It
And then we
be
can
targeted,
axe the next
and-
turn to kill it with our face.
Yeah, and it ensures that it survives. I like that.
Like, I'm okay with him killing it with his minion. because we have an axe the next turn.
Oh yeah, I would really like that.
You call
Yep,
that?
that's fine. All right.
All right, Fire Elemental, do your job.
Oh god. Oh god. We're gonna
Well-
play. If we Earth Elemental and Ancestral Spirit, we really play into that sap.
Oh Jesus Christ! Do we just lose if that happens?
Yeah, so we just lose if that happens.
So we Earth Elemental and we save the Fire Elemental Ancestral Spirit for pure desperation because we're not that desperate yet.
Earth Elemental overloads 3. We have 5 mana the next turn that we can
That
still
we can't-
Ancestral Spirit, or we can Silverhand Knight.
But if he saps, we're basically just dead.
But if
'Cause
we
he
so,
saps, he gets
so why don't we just play Silverhand Knight here?
because he can still get 9 damage into us. I don't
No, the
want
Stormforge Axe is going to kill that 4, so that's taking damage anyway. He just gets 4 extra damage.
Or we could just Fire Elemental the 4/3. I mean the 4/2.
Yeah, no, that's a bad plan. He knows that that's what's happening. We already showed our hand with the Fire Elemental. I'm not giving that to him right now.
All right, well, the Silverhand Knight and Axe is the safer play.
Yeah,
If we Earth
so
Elemental
I'm
and Ancestral
going
Spirit,
to go with the
he
safer
saps.
play.
Squire,
All right.
attend me.
Ready, sir.
We can always Earth Elemental Ancestral Spirit as the panic button, because he can't get through that without a sap. Oh, we have 7 mana again the next turn. We can't Fire Elemental and Ancestral
So
Spirit.
many
We can Earth Elemental and Ancestral Spirit, or we can Fire Elemental. That's fine. There we go. 1 out.
Get in there and fight, maggot.
All right. We can't take more damage to the face. Can we?
Well, then an Eviscerate kills us if we do.
Yeah.
I think we have to Earth Elemental.
Go for it.
I wonder.
He has 2 cards. If one of them is a sap, it's a sap.
If you insist.
Guide me.
I wonder.
Yep. That's the Eviscerate we played around.
Nice. Ooh, what?
Race is on.
Fire Elemental to the face.
7, 3, that's 10 damage, plus 2. It's not going to make a difference because he's going to kill this. That's not going to make a difference. We can't kill him in 2 turns.
Can't.
Assuming he kills the Earth Elemental. If he doesn't kill the Earth Elemental, he's dead anyway.
Right.
We could play it slow and tap and try to get more taunt and the Unbound. I think that's the right move.
But then we don't have that much. Actually, no. Between the Fire Elemental, we're okay. Yeah, I kind of like tapping here to try to get like a heal. Or
There we
something.
go.
Oh, there we go. Nice. It was all worth it. You don't need to tempt them.
I definitely placed that in the wrong place.
Oh yeah. Well, it doesn't really matter.
There we go.
Ah, there we go.
Whew. No sap. Oh, this run has been awful. It should just not be this close.
Well, rogues are always
That's true.
tough because, yeah.
And he had like a shit ton of good rogue cards.
Yes.
Hey, Ratsma's in the chat. Ratsma is a fellow Infinite Arena player and streamer. I've watched him a couple times. Very good player.
Nice. Thanks for joining us.
Uther. I will fight with honor.
For Doomhammer.
Ancestral Spirit, Razorfen Hunter. Okay, we're keeping the Razorfen Hunter. Okay, even you have to agree with that. He's not a Tink Master.
I think it's better than Tank Master, yes.
Do we keep a Cult Master for the extra value? No, we don't.
No, nothing survives.
It's true, nothing survives.
Nothing survives.
And we got a Yeti, which is better. Alright. God. This is a really weird thing to say, but I would rather have 2 axes and no fire elementals than 2 fire elementals and no axes. Your thoughts?
I'm sorry, I was reading the chat. What's up?
Thanks.
Well, I see we have no early game play, so I'm not going to exactly pay attention.
I said I would rather have 2 Stormforge axes and no fire elementals than 2 fire elementals and no Stormforge axes.
Fair.
This knife juggler. Okay.
Don't mess with
We have a lot of very good anti-paladin tech.
Yes.
We just need to survive.
I'm really hoping it doesn't hit the Razor Fen.
Yay!
Thank you.
Yeah, that's what you do. I really want a lightning bolt. Sadly, the fastest tempo we can get is Ancestral Spiriting the 2-3, killing the Knife Juggler, and Lightning Bolting the 4-3 and playing the Yeti the next turn. I'm not even kidding.
That's fair, actually.
Because if you play the Yeti, we have to make the trade, and then he can make the trade. We're like not as good on the board. Although we could play a 5-drop instead of a 4-drop the next turn, but that doesn't matter.
No, I agree with you here. It's getting a little bit ridiculous, and I don't want it to get ridiculous.
suck steel, swine. Don't mess with
That was either a really stupid play or a super pro play. Do not know which one it was, but we made it.
I wonder.
So the reason I did that is because the Yeti versus like a Silverhand Knight or a Spiteful Smith are not that different against the Paladin. Because I'm expecting him to deal 4 damage. And he can't deal 5. So this way we get a 2-3, we get a 2-1 left on the board. Good. It's convinced him to go slow. What?
Just gonna attack into it.
Yeah. You'll get at least 1 damage this way. And you'll take away my attack.
Reporting for duty.
So that's good. Yep. Good. That could be, that went about as well as could be expected. So we Yeti, we kill the 2-2, and then we let his 1-1 take care of our 2-1.
Yep, and then next turn we fire him too.
Yep.
After he hits our 2-1 with his 2-3.
Or he can sword, kill the Yeti, and then trigger his whatever guy, which will be the same result. We'll fire elemental the guy and then be fine.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, this is fun.
Totally okay with this result. Ah, it's a pity we can't play the axe.
I know, but that's fine.
We can play the axe next turn. Hopefully we'll have a target for it.
Yeah, exactly.
So we're down on cards. Down by one card. This is an axe
Does
turn.
the future hold?
Axe plus Drake, or
I want the Spiteful Smith because we're having an axe out.
oh, fair, yeah.
And I want to kill the 2/3 because I don't want it to get Blessing of Kings.
Yeah, definitely.
Or do I care if
I
it gets
didn't-
Blessing of Kings? Because I could Tank Master it. I may not successfully Tank Master it.
Yeah, it won't. There's no guarantee of it. I would just play it safe. Like, we have Drakes, we have, like, I like our hand.
Silverhand Knight would be the safest play.
What to do?
Would be the safest. But with the axe out there,
Yeah, I know.
Spiteful Smith is really nice.
But like, we're screwed this way, even if he Blessings of Kings to 3/3. That's it becomes a 7/7, and then we just can't deal that damage. He's gonna kill the Smith, and I'm gonna Silverhand Knight. It's a much safer play. We need that extra damage on the board.
Squire, attend me.
Okay.
Ready, sir.
Elements guide.
Yes, I am that afraid of a Thrallmore Farseer getting Blessing of Kings. This is fine. This is like the hedging play because it's not that great, but
Well,
it's not going to be
wait.
that bad either.
I mean, we were always going to kill the Thrallmore Farseer, right?
Right. But yeah, see, that's what I was afraid of. Now we have 6 damage on the board. No, we don't.
No, we don't.
Whatever. Tank Master's going to get some work done now.
Yeah, exactly.
And this is why Tank Master is so good. Oh. Well, we can give it a shot first.
Yeah, I mean, okay, we're not going to get better Tank Master value,
Yeah.
ever.
Yeah. Although,
I
it kind
guess.
of... Yeah, we don't do much with it
I
otherwise.
wonder.
Okay, if we Tank Master, we have to tap anyway, right? Not that what we
What?
tap is actually going to do anything. I'm trying to think of if we have one more mana and we could tap and then get a 5 damage lightning bolt, but we don't have one more mana. So we're
Don't
going to
have
Tank
one.
Master anyway.
Tank Master, let's try it. Alright, well...
Elements guide.
It's worth a shot.
It did slow our tempo down, though.
It did.
My eyes are open.
If we Smith, we can't Ghoul. We're definitely taking the trade he's giving us with the 3/3s. That'll be 4. So his thing will be at 4 damage after it kills
Yeah.
the Ghoul. No, it'll be at 3 damage after it kills the Ghoul.
I wonder.
It'll be at 3 damage after it kills the Ghoul. He has his thing will kill the other thing that's on the board. And so there's no way out of this.
Time.
There's actually no way out of this.
I'll leave it up to you. We're definitely taking the trade.
Bullying doesn't do anything. This was just the most annoying play I could make. Because Ghouling didn't do anything in that turn.
Is my shield.
Wow.
We
must cleanse the Sunwell.
It's kind of annoying.
It's kind of really annoying.
Oh shit.
That's pretty good, I guess.
We have to use it.
Yeah.
Stormwind Champion, take the healing totem to pop it. Use this to finish it off. This will be a 4 health, 4 damage, and I can kill the 3/2 with it anyway. I guess it doesn't matter.
Wait, whoa. How does... You can't just use this...
Oh, yeah, I have to use my axe for it.
You have to use your axe, yeah.
So all 3 of these go into that.
Yes.
And then I have an unstable ghoul.
What to do?
Alright, I guess it's the only option.
Well... Okay, so you do that, and then... Do you put down the unstable ghoul, or do you just...
Tap.
Tap?
I put down the unstable ghoul, because it ensures that the... Oh, I guess the 3/2 doesn't necessarily die.
Yeah. Well, okay, do all of this first so I can just see it on the board, because we're definitely doing that.
13. Yeah, we're almost dead though.
Wow.
Behold the might of Stormwind!
Elements guide.
I guess you just get the ghoul out there.
I realized he couldn't kill the Stormwind Champion.
Reporting for
Oh,
duty.
please make a mistake. Damn it. We're still fine.
We're still fine.
Because if
The
we
ghoul-
unstable ghoul, yeah, it's gonna save us. Because this thing's gonna heal everything up.
Right. So you
So we
kill
trade
off the...
unstable ghoul.
Yeah. So you kill off
For the Alliance!
5/5. You kill off the 1/1.
Then we get healed up. And he has a tough choice to make.
Reporting for duty.
That ogre's gonna die.
Yep.
We can Earthshock for 3. Yeah, let's do that.
Well, maybe for 3.
It's 50% chance. Fine.
Will we Fire Alley?
Why?
Do we not Fire Alley?
I guess I want to save the Earthshock. Yeah, let's save the Earthshock.
Yeah.
Because we have to trade in the Drake.
Yeah, we have to trade in the Drake. Then attack him with the healing totem.
Still fine. Still fine.
Reporting for duty.
How much damage do we have? 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Not enough. We don't need to put anything more down.
Silverman Guardian's never bad.
It's true.
Shall not fall.
I don't know what he has that'll actually save him.
Deathwing?
Yeah, besides Deathwing.
Truth is my shield.
Oh,
Not gonna save him.
Well,
Reporting for
Every game is so freaking close.
victory.
So close.
He had a
Okay.
lot of stealth things.
He did. He had a lot of stealth things. I guess that's why he was so
Okay.
aggressive going forward.
All right, wait, is
you
it
could-
time for
Yeah, it's
our
time for the
obligatory 5-win break?
yes obligatory 5-win break. This will only be a minute. You want to hold the chat, or you want to take a break too?
I'm going to hold the chat.
All right. Ask any questions. Merps will answer, and then I'll answer too when I get back. All right, I am back. Shankster asked, does Oddwick spread this often in real life, or is it just for the stream? I don't know how to answer that.
I answered him.
And what is the answer? I'm now very curious, someone who knows me in real
I
life.
answered his question with another question. I told him, why do you think I only see him in real life once a year now?
It's true.
We didn't,
It's,
have,
what?
we didn't have a prediction for this deck.
Oh, it would have been like 10 wins.
I would have predicted like 8.
I would have predicted 10 wins with this deck.
It's a little bit funky, but
In a good way, with Tinkmaster. Alright, let's get this going. But now the updated projection is any time now this run will end.
Eternal LOL is asking if he can get some coke from you.
I will not ship Coke to you. That's something that will not happen on this stream. Even when we do giveaways. Actually, we may do a Coke Zero giveaway sometime.
Roll!
And I may ship it to you.
Heavy behind this. We need to get a coke sponsorship. Like heavy coke sponsorship. Oh my god. Do we keep the Unbound plus the 2 lightning bolts?
If we coin out the Unbound, it'll just die. So we have to play this as a turn 4 play.
Yes. So that means on turn 2 we can lightning bolt.
Yeah,
And then on
preemptively.
turn 4.
Yeah.
Right.
And then we hope we get a
That's
4
fine.
drop back for after that. Okay, that's fine.
Well, if we're yeah.
I want the Yeti is a little too slow for what we're doing. I think that was a mistake before. I think it was a mistake not to keep the Tinkmaster, and it was a mistake to keep the Yeti. Because we just need early stuff. Oh god, this is still not happening. Alright, do nothing.
Well,
Cat.
okay, so
Huh?
he does nothing. Wow.
Very good, very good.
So we can coin out that Unbound if we want. Do we
Yeah,
want
actually,
to?
there's nothing he can do if we coin out the Unbound.
Yeah, and then we can lightning
Yeah.
bolt followed by.
I think we have to.
Yeah, we do.
Even though we have no follow-up play.
Wow, let's not worry about
For
that
2
yet.
turns. The 2 turns are only follow-up play is to tap and lightning bolt whatever he puts out. Dude.
What?
Wrath is coming. I'm lightning bolting him to the face.
Well, he can still swipe us.
I'm lightning
Oh,
bolting him to the
really?
face. We have nothing to
What
do
if
next
it's-
turn anyway. I think a Wrath is coming this next turn. Why else would you do that? That's such a stupid thing to do.
I don't.
Fine. Okay, so if he Wraths, nothing happens because he doesn't have another
Nothing.
2-drop.
Right.
And then we can continue to do nothing after that because we have no play.
Right. And even if he rats and then drops a 2,
I'm so scared.
what?
I am so scared.
There's no way. Okay, he's setting up for a swipe.
I
He
want to
just wants
double
more.
lightning bolt him.
Well, okay, we're definitely tapping. So let's see what we get.
I want to double lightning bolt his face. But I can't because I need a 5-drop. This is really bad. He's a ramp druid who failed to ramp and we have no hard removals.
I know. We're both in like weird spots here. I mean, if he wants to swipe this turn, it takes away his turns, and then which allows us to set up.
But it doesn't matter if we set up.
Wanna blow something up?
Okay.
He couldn't do anything. He's gonna do this again.
So he can't do anything still.
I am so confused. Okay, we're gonna Yeti and lightning bolt that thing.
Yeah.
We're just gonna put off this fire elemental forever.
Oh, we forgot to update the win counter. It's 5-2, not 4-2.
Oh. That's right.
What is going on with this deck? Okay, that's fine. Did he hero power again? He's gonna hero power again.
He's down a card. Am I right?
I don't.
He is. He's down
Oh,
a card. I'm gonna play a Spiteful Smith. Because I don't care if he targets it. Which is why I don't need to play the Spectral Knight. And I'm not gonna save it just for some synergy. Or,
Yeah,
or do I just
okay.
play this
I wonder.
Spectral Knight? I'm gonna just play the Spectral Knight.
Play the Spectral Knight, why not?
I'm just very indecisive right now. We could also Ancestral Spirit. Oh no, we have better stuff to Ancestral Spirit.
Well, I don't want to play Ancestral Spirit without, because Druids have silence, and like, I don't want to play Ancestral Spirit unless like, I
Yeah,
want
but that's
us
what I
to
mean.
activate it.
Like, if the Spiteful Smith is gonna have to die that turn anyway. Like, the
Oh,
next
well,
turn.
we could always do the Yeti.
Oh my god, he must have like 4 Iron Barks. All
Which
in
is
his
bad.
hand.
What you looking at?
Okay,
Sacking
so
the... We're actually gonna sack the Yeti and also Lightning Bolt? Or do we wait for the Gadget Exam for that? I guess we wait for the Gadget Exam for that.
yeah,
So this is it? We do this and we kill the Yeti? This is kind of asking
Yeah.
to be Starfired.
it's asking to be Starfired, but if he continues to go slow, I'm okay with it.
That's fair.
Right?
And we can Cult Master, Ancestral Spirit, and lightning bolt this thing that's going to come out.
Yes.
Which will technically 2-for-1 us, because we'll get a card back from the Cult Master. Okay. Yes.
Alright. That's expected.
Expected play is coming. Can we just win? 10, 11, 12, 12. No, we can't just win. Because he probably has more of these, is what I'm saying.
Wonder.
But we could Cult Master and Ancestral Spear and Lightning Bolt.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty good.
Join or die!
Okay. Next turn, if he puts out another Iron Bark, we just win with the Earth Shock.
Yep. No, he has that combo. Don't care that much, actually.
Whatever.
He used 2 cards to kill 3 of our cards. 5-3.
Yeah,
That's our best
5-3.
split.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
And
Squire, attend me.
that's always a good sign. Unless he's taunting them both up. Nope.
No.
Okay, 8, 9, 10. Ah, we're 1 damage off.
Yeah.
Stormwind Champion, tap, and then use Fork Lightning to kill the 2 damage one.
What to do?
Yeah, I want to get face damage in, so
Yeah.
I like using Force Lightning, actually. Yeah, yeah, and we keep the Earth Shock for the next Iron Bark. Okay, so... Whoa,
So we
Push
trade.
forward.
trade. Yes.
Another combo, watch.
1 sec.
Really wish I could have just won on that turn.
I know.
This is just dragging things out unnecessarily. Pretty sure there's nothing he can do. He can kill the Stormwind Champion and we still have 4 damage on the board plus a Fire Elemental. Oh, actually that'll do it. Ugh, don't do that. Just let
Yeah.
us win, you're not coming back.
That would prevent us from lethal, actually.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Or I guess he could just use his hero power to heal a little. Yeah, you know what, we're not actually that close to lethal.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Fine, we're not close to lethal at all. So close. We're just gonna Fire Elemental that thing.
Fire Elemental and Tap.
Yep.
Yeah. And next turn we can win even if he puts down a Iron Bark.
We can't
Earth
if he
Shock and Rock
Starfires.
Biter.
We're actually starting to run out of cards at this point.
I know. I'm hoping he drops an Iron Bark and doesn't get like fancy or anything.
What you looking at?
Taunt it.
That's it.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, these games have been really close.
Well, we actually had a